because we always hear, there's a research institution. Research is a big driving force in the fiscal and financial health of the institution, that they can't get along. It's the lifeblood of the institution. And I've heard, you said it, and I've heard other people say it, that it's tuition subsidizing research. So is that right from your perspective?
So it's very complicated because we are a research university, so we want to do research. The problem is that it's accounting for all of the things connected, like building the labs, hiring the staff, connected to research. And so as student tuition has gone up, there's 200,000 undergraduates and like 20,000 graduates and professional students. The university is more reliant on undergraduate tuition to fund things. And the research, according to the university's own studies, they don't bring in enough to support all the surrounding things. And that's actually my fear with online, because when you deal with online, who's going to pay for the administration, the staff, the software licenses, the equipment, the new computers, the new infrastructure, the maintenance, the electricity? It's just the problem with researchers, there's all these other connected costs, and I think the same problem with online is you have all of these other costs. So when someone says, oh, we can drive the cost down to zero, well, who's paying for the room? Who's paying for the filming of the course? Who's paying for the development of the course? The course has to have some interaction. Who's paying for monitoring the course? Who's assessing the faculty? Who's paying for the faculty benefits? I mean, I just find this, that it'd be great if we could give things away for free and things would cost nothing, but I think it's just not true.
I mean, UC is this massive institution that's got lots of different facets to it. It runs labs, it does research, it runs medical schools all over the state, it's got law schools, it's got business schools. Undergraduate education is really a relatively financially small part of the overall institution of UC. Has undergraduate education gotten lost in the, in this sort of massive, organization that the UC's become over the years? I mean, I don't think the people that started the UC system would recognize it.
I think that's one possible way of interpreting it. A lot of universities, I've done research around universities around the country, and a lot of them, they spend less than 10% of their total budget on undergraduate instruction. And so it's an important thing, but it's a very minor thing if you look at it just in terms of budgetary. But if you look at how much money undergraduates bring in state funds and grants, financial aid, and student tuition dollars, they're bringing a lot more than 10%, but the university's spending because undergraduates subsidize, and there's a good argument for that. You could say, we want to have research, we want to have Nobel Prize winners there. Students go to universities who have these great research centers and these great facilities, and so students are paying for that prestige, or they're paying for that research, and so that's the argument people make.
I wish that I were well qualified to answer some of these questions, but I don't feel I am. But I am confident there would be people who would have a different view from what has been expressed here too, in terms of how student funds are being used for research and other things.
We're all about different points of view. So.
Yeah. So I think there is a different story that's out there as well.
Yeah. Any other questions from the commission? Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it. And our final group, Stuart.
Final group is looking at the perspectives from the perspective of the faculty, the role of the faculty in this new world of online education. Robert Powell serves as the chair of the University of California Academic Senate.